Cause how YouTube, what it do, man? I know I ain't screening in a minute. How y'all doing in a bit, man? Tap in, fuck with me.
Robinson comes in for Andrew Wiggins, and Terry Rozier subbed in for Hero.
Let me know what it do, chat.
And we're approaching about 3.5 minutes played in this first quarter. Here's Grimes. He's been a consistent contributor, averaging just over 11 a game.
And he might have thrown himself off when he saw how much space he had from three.
Despite Joel Embiid missing more than half of their games, Grant, the Sixers still won 47 games last season.
Yeah, B.A. And lots of credit goes to Tyrese Maxey, averaging over 26 points a game.
Got him.
Philadelphia also had some good help, and that really helped. Okay, young man. We see you, MP. You know you for real.
Yeah, you know I'm for real. I really be hooping for real. I do this in the park and in my career.
Here's Grimes. Pass to Maxey to stop the run.
Maxey with that bang bang.
After 2 misses.
Okay.
Now 1 for 3.
Pick works well
Right now, y'all.
but the defense left a lot to be desired.
Yeah, that just comes down
Skirt,
to
where you gonna bring over there?
defender.
To the ball, put him in that rim.
Fighting through the screen.
Oh, I know I missed it. I hate when they jump pop up when I get ready to dunk. I know I missed it.
Really taking charge of the game, largely with the detailed interior attack.
Yeah, they haven't appeared in a rush at all. They are just playing to their strengths and building this lead out well.
That ball. Lob. You already know, fella. You just sold me. You sold me, gang. Yeah, you sold it.
Rozier
That's what you get. You sold it.
And he's usually able to score on that type of defense.
I don't know who you is, but I know you bring
Surprising to
trash.
see him come away empty.
Come on.
And here's MP. He'll bring it up to the Miami Heat. They
Why you
lead by
turning around?
14.
Bro.
1 second
Ooh,
separating
bro.
the shot clock and the game
Dang.
clock.
Look out of the way. You cook. Got a sauce, LeBron. 0.
And the lamp is good off the glass. MP's got 16
Bro, I got an
points.
ISO big. I got an ISO small forward. Bro, get out of my way, bro.
With a terrific all-around
I
performance.
can't do shit with no screen, man. Get back.
And that can keep you energized throughout the whole game.
So as we end the first quarter, already a double.
Playing for my favorite team since Dwayne Wade. I had to come back home. I've been
Great to have
playing
you
with
with
every
us.
other team but
Second
my
quarter
favorite team.
basketball. This game has not exactly been neck and neck, but plenty of time left in this one. And a moment here to take a look at some hustle stats for the Heat.
From the very start of this game, they have been giving the ball handlers trouble, using good pressure to force turnovers.
Fuck off me, your ass. You're out.
And also, their
Hey.
pressure defense is paying dividends tonight.
Oh, bro, you can't stop me, bro. Get him off.
Getting out in the open floor and running.
Kyle Anderson is out there with MP. Then it's Duncan Robinson. Then there's Tyler Hero. And it's Jovic in at the 5. That's the group in the game for the Heat. Embiid to screen on Hero.
Who they got?
Here's
Coming in that
Lowry.
paint. Ooh, I wanted to beat it. I wanted to beat that shit, bro.
Rebound Miami.
He can't shoot, though. He trash. I don't know who he is. Oh, nah. Give me this. Give me this immediately. Y'all to put this boy on the island with a boss. I'm out of there. Late. I'm
Doesn't go for it.
ass.
Embiid with the nice defensive effort. Time now to hear from our reporter, Allie
Hell
LaForce.
no.
Joel Embiid is setting records with his scoring, but he said, when I get stuck into just being a scorer, that's not
Who
the
want
best
me this
version of
time?
Embiid. I like sharing the
I
ball.
bet.
As you've seen in the last
Bet. He
couple
on the
of years,
island with a
the teams
boss.
that have won, they move the ball.
He on the
Nothing
island with a
static.
motherfucking
So that's how we
boss.
should play.
What's up?
Pretty simple, Brian.
Yeah, great.
Straight to the bar. Do this.
Thanks, Allie.
Attacking with reckless
Put that ball on the
abandon.
island with a
Embiid
ball.
going
Something
all
gone.
out on that drive.
Yeah.
All right, guys, we're lucky to have Shams Charania joining us.
Yeah, I
now.
play on
Our
5-minute
2K
quarters,
insider
y'all. I ain't gonna lie. I
calling
don't do
in
that
the story.
12 minute,
What do you got,
15 minute.
Thanks.
That
Many
no.
consider this summer to be the most
My career get bored out though, man. I ain't
history
gonna
of
lie.
international basketball. Nevertheless,
I'm only
Team
playing
USA
this shit to
not
get a
even
ring.
in Paris. It's not getting any easier, but the star power of the U.S. men's team shined bright. In
I
the
low-key
city of
want two
lights.
for real.
Guys, a classic ending for a stacked U.S. roster.
What a performance. Shams Charania with the report. Thanks,
Nah,
Shams.
low-key, I'ma try to,
Dunked by Embiid.
I'm gonna try to get a ring on every
Sometimes
hand.
You know the contact
I ain't
is
gonna lie, that's
coming.
the plan. I'm gonna try to get a ring on
Not
every
shying
hand on this
away
play.
at all.
76ers trail by 19.
So I'm gonna go for 10 rings. I'm finna start playing my career, so I'm finna be streaming my career a lot.
Tries a 10-footer.
Come on, bro. Let me block your shot, bro.
MP with a rebound.
Hey, I'm trying to get defensive player of the year, but y'all hate it, bro. Just for that, bro. Come on, bro. Hold his ISO, bro. Hold his ISO, bro. But now you piss me off. I wanted to fucking block you. Fuck off, you. Bucks, baby. Bucks.
24.
Big bucks.
Gives you an idea of MP's potential. It shows the type of scorer he can
be.
become.
Big buckets around here. Big buckets.
Lowry, the pass to Embiid. Lowry against Hero. Back to Embiid. Just 5 to shoot. For 3.
Now, boy, you know that's all. Bitch. I'll sit down.
Foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line.
You know they green. Don't even try to box out, man. Just get back. They green, man.
MVP in this league, Richard.
Butter.
Joel Embiid. Is there any way to slow this guy down?
The answer? No, BA. There is no way to slow him down. He's got the unique ability of size, skill, athleticism. You name it, he's got it.
Spins.
Got him.
Here's MP.
Bucket.
MP throws it down hard.
What a finish by
Come on,
MP.
bro.
He just
Greatest dunker in the game.
Through contact.
1:43 left in the first half of this one. Embiid, a screen on Wiggins. George scanning the floor. Stolen by MP.
Ain't gonna lie, man. Shout out to Glock 19 for the bill. Ain't
He
gonna lie.
drives in. Oh, and the dunk by MP.
It's that Glock 19, dude.
MP taking off there.
Philadelphia has gone 1 of 4 from three-point land here in the second. Here's Maxey.
How you coming?
MP
Sir,
with the block.
you get that blizzard, baby.
He passes to George. Here's McCain.
Back.
Philadelphia with another
Trash.
miss.
And you have to think that they're leading
How you
this game
coming, man?
because of how they've controlled the
Woo,
boards.
breaking it.
Here's MP.
Loading gang.
It's good. MP's got 30.
Graceful play by MP. Great to see a young player with the level of finesse.
Things just don't seem to be clicking for them offensively.
Yeah, they really need to find a way to get back on track.
I just want to block.
Right wing. Here's Embiid. It's hauled in by the Heat.
And Beatty with the
Embiid's got
breaky.
rebound number 8 now.
Sure.
There's the drive.
Oh!
Throw it down. Wow.
Put him in that van.
Leaving absolutely nothing on the table right now. Their focus and execution.
They don't know what to
has been
do with me,
outstanding.
man. They don't know what to do with me.
Wait a bit. Let's see if they can keep the train on the tracks.
McCain.
Stop it.
MP with
Another
the
guy,
block.
brother.
Teams
It's
are
not him,
realizing
bro.
You have to account
Sure.
for MP on that defensive end,
not an
especially when
enemy,
you're going
man.
up near the hoop.
Played it in with a nice touch off the window. MP's got 34.
They're really dictating the tempo on both ends of the court. You love it.
And guys, to go on a big run, get some breathing space, it has to be a great play on each
That's
end.
it, bucket,
He just
man.
makes it look so easy on the offense. Who takes pleasure in torturing defenses? He does.
And so it's the Miami Heat with a commanding lead to end the quarter. 27 points, looking good. Their efficiency has been off the charts. They're running their sets well with patience and purpose. Time for a quick break, then back to the action.
They're thinking about the shot. Oh, someone left the window open. Let's hear it for our contestant.
Hello and welcome. Before we take a look at the action from the first half, a brief overview of some upcoming games.
And for their matchup with the Mavericks, Clash of the Titans. Going against the best team in the NBA, you have to minimize your turnovers, take good shots, and make big
And let's move on now to those first two quarters. Talk about a tough start for the 76ers.
They know they don't have...
And that's it for halftime.
And after a very... A switch here. MP's checked in. The 76ers also with a sub. Grimes is checked in. Miami leading by 22. Taking a look at Philadelphia. They've got Joel Embiid. Maxey out there with Kelly Oubre. And it's McCain in at the 2 spot. And the shot goes.
The D hasn't been quick enough to react to the ball inside. That's helped cause this run.
Here's Maxey. And again, unable to change.
Come on, Bam. Get your little ass out of the way, bro. Dang. This ain't your my career, bro. Good man.
Here's the floater. Oh, nice shot.
Him can't stop me. He didn't ask me. He's just not that guy, brother. He's just not him.
They're really working the paint now.
Like, come on, bro. Y'all putting these boys on the island with a boss. I do this.
Maxey passes to Embiid. Gets held in by the Heat.
Bro, bam, bro. Gone, bro.
And Grant, I know you played a part in
take my rebound again, bro. You getting traded, bro.
Yeah, BA. I spent a lot of time talking to
stop putting that ball in. Whoa.
Convincing him to play for us.
Okay.
In the US
okay, man. You started to piss me off.
Defense has no one to
wow, you started to piss me the fuck off.
They just let him get right to the rim.
Y'all my goddamn head hit you, bro. You pissing me off, dude.
Pass to McCain.
Double screen. You needed a double screen just to do that. Stand there with the ball.
And he makes it.
Oh my God, y'all suck on defense, bro. This is booty, bro.
The Heat have gotten 7 of 15 shots to hit in the second half.
Get out of my way, bro. Get out of my way. All right, I'm done playing.
MP scanning the floor.
Done playing. I'm putting everybody in the rim now. Don't care. Don't. Benji De Niro got them hot. You talking about?
105 left in the third quarter.
Big Benji.
Now Maxey. He's got 7. There's a screen. And here's Oubre.
My boy got the red hair. You know what he banging. Come on now.
MP's got 9 rebounds in the game. Boy, he's getting it done.
Get off me, bro.
Yep, that was
just get off me, bro. Just get off me.
Got 42
please,
in the game.
I'm begging you to just get off me.
10 straight points they've given up in the painted area.
They need something good to happen here.
Yeah, they've gone way too long without a score.
KD boys. Oh, that.
Oubre with it.
Oh, that.
And here's Embiid. Over Love.
Joel Embiid working that boy. He working on.
Embiid's got 6.
In the mid-range, Embiid is pretty confident.
Hold on. Whoa, stop that. Stop that down.
MP outside. And MP throws it down hard.
Credit them for making the right halftime adjustments.
Oh, yeah, I can't agree more. They haven't missed.
At the end of the third quarter, a huge lead. This one may have already been... And meanwhile, Eric Spoelstra rallying...
I like the activity, guys. Active hit.
And we reach the fourth quarter in a game that may already be out of hand. They've got Duncan Robinson. MP is out there with Kyle Anderson. Then there's Alec Burks. And it's Jovic in at the center. That's the group on the floor for Miami. Embiid inside. And Embiid gets the double team. And the ball is tied up, so we'll have a jump ball. Well, you look at the so-called super teams that have been assembled in recent years. A lot of cautionary tales.
Yeah, I mean, teams giving up their draft picks for the better part of a decade to bring in a star. It can get ugly really fast if things don't work out.
Get it back. He clearly ain't doing shit with it.
MP outside. Three-pointer. And Grimes pulls it down. Philadelphia shooting just 38% for this game so far. Counsel no good. And the Heat shooting has been incredible, 72%. On the wing, MP. Right at the free throw line. And again, it's Miami converting.
I love this game plan. That's 10 points in a row from in close.
And so it's Butler who brings up the ball for Philadelphia.
Damn ball.
Stolen by MP. Pass to Burks. Good. And the assist goes to MP. Burks has got his first points of the night. All right, let's take a look at the energy stats. How the hustle game has been going for the Heat.
They've been defending with excellent anticipation all game long. Just look at how many times they've managed to get their hands on the ball.
And also attacking in transition has been working for them.
Yeah, I know that's a steal, fam.
Running
Come
the
on,
break
G.
well and being opportunistic.
Edwards, he's checked in for the Sixers. Walker comes in for Butler. Here's Walker. The rebound by MP.
I don't even know why he's still in the league.
MP's got rebound number
That boy
10
is
tonight.
trash.
Last one.
Oh, yeah, rematch. I need that bag. I gotta score.
Well, RJ, there have been so many great rivalries over the years. It's part of what makes the NBA special.
Oh, just incredible! That is a monster finish.
This guy is putting on a clinic for the people.
Man, I'm shocked. I can't believe he pulled that off in a real game. And that replay courtesy of the AT&T 5G Slam Cam. And the whistle blows as the basket counts. Chance at a three-point opportunity here. One free throw coming up.
Quentin Grimes. First personal.
Moving along. 2 minutes gone in the fourth. Pass to McCain.
What the hell?
The kick out to Maxey. Outside Oubre. Screen by Embiid. Just 4 to shoot. And another miss by Philadelphia.
And they're up considerably because of their efforts on the glass.
Ooh.
Here's MP.
Ooh, come on.
Oh, connects again.
My goodness, 50 for the game.
Just putting on a show. Knocked loose.
Put that ball back.
Pass to George. Over Robinson. And
Oh
George with
my
the
God,
basket.
bro. You got no defense, dude.
You're muscling his way for the bucket. George doing what he does best.
Come on, bro.
Third minute of action now gone here in the fourth.
You better make it, too. Oh, you better make it. Oh, my God, bro.
An illegal screen.
Get off the team, bro. Get off the team. Fuck off the team, bro. You done, bro. You banned, bro. No, you done. I'm trying to get assists. You ain't playing, bro.
Offensively, it's been a struggle for him.
Yeah, they need to string together some shots to have any kind of chance.
Really left him alone that time.
Their strategy has been pretty simple here in the second half. Attack from three-point range.
And you see this so much more nowadays in the NBA. Teams putting a larger emphasis on jacking up threes.
Hits yet again. Wow.
That's 52 points for him.
Making it all look too easy right now. A look at the clock. A little under 3.5 minutes gone by in the fourth. Maxey passes to George. Lets it fly from 18. It's hauled in by the Heat. MP's got rebound number 11.
Boy, they so scared of me.
He's shooting 76%. You don't see this often. Okay, knockout.
93%. Hey, look at me.
MP showing off a little bit.
Look at that ball.
Everybody know what he's capable of.
You don't need it.
Outside
Yes.
Burks.
Burke, shoot. Oh, my.
MP
Give me the ball,
outside.
man. Give me the ball. Give me the ball, bro. Give me the ball. I'm trying to get assists. They act like they don't want it, bro.
The middle class is starting to strengthen in the league.
And I think
it's
that's
like, look, they don't want it.
Want minimum players and max players. There is a big gap between those two styles of play. There are so many players that fit in between. There's all-stars. There's young players that deserve a larger portion of the money.
I shot 1-3 the whole game.
Important shot to put this away.
And that score probably slams the door for any would-be comebacks. And look, they put this one to bed.
McCain's shot is off.
I think he's gone completely dry. Nothing is hitting.
Yeah, and the risk now is that he gets inside his own head. Time to take deep.
Another one goes. Incredible.
And he's nearing the single-game franchise scoring record.
Absolutely on fire. Already a night to remember and approaching some history. 9 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. Pass to McCain. Will it go? Drops in the 3.
Nice pass by Embiid, smartly taking advantage of a wide-open man.
17 seconds left to play in the fourth quarter. MP outside. Puts it up from 12. Buries the jump shot. MP's got 59 points.
And he's coming off a huge performance, and his confidence couldn't be any higher. And his coach knows that, too.
60 is an idiot.
Until someone stops him, just let him roll.
So it's the Heat winning this one easily, showing that they're the far superior team. They win it going away.
I'll tell you what, give it up for their fans. They love to watch this team dominate. You best believe they're all going home happy tonight.
And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. For Richard Jefferson, Grant Hill, and Allie LaForce, this is Brian Anderson saying thanks for watching. We'll see you next time.
Right, MP. They can't stop you. Not even Shaq could dominate a game on offense like that.
I've talked to people with knowledge of the situation, and they say that MP will be inserted
for MP.
Feeling pretty good, huh?
No doubt, Coach. This was a win.
Oh, still got to play the new game. Boy, we steady losing, boy. Steady losing. Boy, we is trash. Boy, when I say we some trash, we is some trash. This man out here giving out straight Baduckets. Straight Baduckets. He averaged 38 points a game, dog.
So we can go hit the buffet for some chicken wings.
We not wearing them stock jerseys, dog. That's just one thing we not doing. Ooh, I didn't know we had these. Ooh, we finna put these on. Ew. So we just wore these. Okay, we just wore them. I think we gonna. Nah, we just wore these. Yeah, we just wore these last night. Nah, we gonna put these. We gonna put this one on. Yeah. Alright. So hold on. Am I in the starting line out here? Nope.
There he is.
Still not.
Man,
looking too good for the team, dog. Looking too good, fam. Dropping in that race, bro. Brian James, third. Bugger averaging 35. Oh my God, brother. Bro. On, dude. I need my points per game to go up, bro. I need to pass dude up, bro. Real talk. I need to pass dude up. All I gotta do is win one ring. I'm gonna be right here. Then you win another one, you're gonna be back here. Win again, then we here. Win another one, you here. I think when you win your fourth ring, you still gonna be here. You win your fifth one, you here. Then you win your sixth one, you gonna be here. So when you finally get that 7, you're passing this old ass nigga up. But now, come on, bro, let's get to it.
get ready to light it up tonight.
And both sides on the floor getting ready for the game ahead, and it's almost that time. It's that time of the year. Happy holidays, everyone, from 2K Sports as we get set to bring you some mid-season NBA action. This is Kevin Harlan, alongside Coach Stan Van Gundy and Greg Anthony. And we've got David Aldridge, our Hall of Famer, patrolling the sidelines. And taking a broader look here at the year-over-year scoring trend for Andrew Wiggins.
And maybe it's shocking, maybe...
Yeah, each of these teams are anchored by their big men. I think it's going to be physical and highly intensified.
Atlanta making a switch here. Barnes is checked in, and Miami with a change here too. MP's checked in. Something we talked about not too long ago was MP's mission to be the best of his rookie class. Really trying to distinguish himself.
And MP talked a big game, but boy, has he backed it up. He's absolutely hit the ground running and has been showing up his fellow rookies to this point.
On the court for the Heat, MP out there with Adebayo. Then it's Wiggins, then it's Mitchell, and it's Ware in at the 5.
Get used to seeing that over the next 10-plus seasons. MP taking flight.
With a short break in the action, gives us a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge.
Thanks very much. MP in the last game against the Magic had a huge game. He dropped in 36 points and did his role for his team, grabbing any rebounds that came his way. One of the great performances I've seen in all my years, and I really mean that. Back to you guys.
Thanks,
they didn't put that ball on. They didn't put that ball on the island with a boss. Ain't nothing over there.
I'll tell you, he may have been enjoying himself, but whoever was matched up against him certainly wasn't.
Yeah, well, winning is usually fun, especially when you have it going like he did.
All right, I'm just getting this my headset. I'm told we have Shams Charania, our 2K insider, on the line. He's now with us, and some important NBA news. Hey, Shams, what do you have for us?
Thanks again, and the word just breaking now about the San Antonio Spurs. They've acquired one of the more mobile and athletic centers in the league. Clint Capella knows his role: defend, run the floor, finish, and rebound at a high level. He might never be a star in this league, but he can star in his role, and that certainly has quite a bit of value.
Thank you for the insight, Shams. Much appreciated. And Dwayne Wade is the first Heat player to be honored with a statue. And Greg, that's pretty significant for a very successful franchise.
And Kevin, well-deserved, right? D-Wade, the best player in franchise history. He helped bring 3 championships to the city. Plus, he's already got a street named after him.
And the rejection by him.
Don't try me, man.
And Kevin, they need to be consistent with their effort on the boards. You look at the box score, and they're at a definite disadvantage.
Don't try me, bro. Don't ever try me like that again, brother. Don't ever try me like that again,
the basketball.
Johnson outside. Young pass to Okongwu. And here's Barnes.
Stop it. Break, brother, man. You're trash.
Oh, he's frustrated there. You know he wanted to come right back with his own.
So don't look now, but they're starting to extend this lead.
Well, look, we've seen that no lead is safe these days. You got to keep scoring and extending that margin.
And it's Mitchell with the jam.
Yeah, they have gone full throttle from the opening tip, showing no signs of letting up.
Yeah, they've come out with more energy and effort, and that's reflected in the score.
The 3 from Barnes.
Very nice.
Unable to get that one.
Throw that, brother.
And so it's MP making things happen
so
for the Heat.
slow, man.
For moments during that quarter, it felt like a one-man wrecking.
Weak guy, nigga, man. Fuck.
And so far, through one quarter, it's been a lopsided game. We'll see if that changes here in a second. And now we'll get a perspective here on the hustle.
You ain't doing out a damn thing, bro. Get that ball up. You suck.
They're playing with great pace, pushing the ball up the floor and attacking before the defense can get set.
Get that ball up, bro. You do
Making their own luck with how hard they're playing.
You're doing, brother.
And turning that into offense.
Hands out there with Barnes. Then there's Karis LeVert. Then there's Reza Shea, and it's man in at the 3 spot. So that's the Hawks 5.
No, I'm coming. How you want it?
Now, here's MP. Last game out, 36 points for him. Clock is at 3.
How you getting, boy?
Throws it down hard.
What you talking about?
Talk about finishing with
I put shit in that rim, nigga.
MP showing the rim no mercy there.
And they're bringing you up close and personal on the AT&T 5G Slam Cam.
Put shit in that rim, boy.
The Hawks trail by 13.
Get that ball up, dude.
Here's Reza Shea. He has yet to score.
Because he blamped up. Look at him, blamp. Big Benji on that ass, bud.
Fires the 3. And it's
So let them put the big B on that ball. The big B.
Come out. Rebounding the basketball. They're right where you'd expect them to be.
You ain't got to.
In the driver's seat.
I know I missed.
And when you get this kind of shooting from him, 100% from the field, they're going to be tough.
I don't know who that is watching. You ain't typed yet, but yeah, what's happening? How you doing?
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
And that one's good. Ricochet.
Well, Ricochet has decent size, and he uses it well that time to put points on the board.
And guys, hold on now. I'm getting word we have Shams Charania calling in. Shams, what do you have for us?
Well, guys, in a year with no consensus #1 overall pick.
Oh, it's a highlight reel being put together by MP.
He's going to put that one in his scrapbook. Insane dunk.
And now they're starting to rub it in. Build up a lead, and here we go. Maybe it is showtime.
All right.
Rozier against LeVert. Not going to go that time. Good defense by MP. Outside Rozier. Shoots over LeVert. And it's Rozier that time on the assist by MP.
The more of those mid-range jumpers Rozier hits, the more the passing lanes will open up for him.
Ricochet.
Come on, man. Stop doing it like that, man.
To the 10, trying to get his guys going.
Hard not to get motivated, GA.
Yeah, look at him. Breaking them little tankers.
Well, that's exactly what's needed when you're trying to turn things around.
Green, nigga.
And the shot is good. MP's got 16 points.
Well, he's a reason why they're winning right now. He's been efficient offensively, and his confidence continues to grow.
And timeout is called by Quinn Snyder. He wants to talk to his guys. And the Hawks will go for a different look here. Okongwu's checked in for Nance. Jalen Johnson comes in for Harrison Barnes. Daniels is checked in for Mann. And Trae Young subbed in for Ricochet. And a new group in for the Heat. Ware's checked in.
Why did I jump?
Comes in for Kyle.
Why did I jump? Oh, I'm selling, man.
And it's Mitchell in for Terry Rozier.
Well, Daniels is a tall guard. He can get up with the best of them.
Greg, since making it to the Eastern Conference Finals in 2021, the Atlanta Hawks haven't been that good.
And it was hard to tell if that was a cinder.
Get out the paint, bro. Get off the court. Betty, forget the paint. Get off the court. You suck.
Ooh, that's an old-fashioned rim rapper.
Just the dude off here.
These fans' jaws are on the ground right now. Okongwu kicks to Young.
Bro. If you don't know who I am, you finna know by the end of this game, but I am a walking bucket, a walking contact dog. Boom, bro.
Really in the rebounding numbers as well.
I'm Mr. Put a nigga in that rim. Anytime, anywhere, any place, I do this.
Daniels passes to Young.
I ain't new to this, I'm true to this, my boy. I've been putting niggas in that rim since 2K17. I do this.
Back to Daniels.
Trash.
Paxton coming off the assist from Young. 10 points for him.
And the shooting has really been there for him today, but he may have to take it upon himself to continue to carry this team and try and get out of this hole.
Get off.
Here's MP.
Oh my God, I suck.
You expect him to make those. Good luck. Just couldn't find the mark.
Here's Daniels. And finishes
how can I get a block? Like, dang.
Things coming together for Daniels.
It's like, bro, if you play on 5 minutes, bro, they limit everything.
Here's MP.
Get off me. Dunked on you and your man.
And when the score is as lopsided as it is, and you can see and smell blood in the water.
Get that ball off, baby.
2-second difference between shot clock and game clock. And that one's good, Mitchell.
Nice possession.
How many steals that is? All right, that's 3.
Giving him a great look there.
And so it's Young who brings it up for the Atlanta Hawks. It's an 18-point game. Next game for them, they'll take on the Raptors at Toronto. That's the first of 6 played on the road.
Don't shoot the ball. So, how about it?
Johnson with a screen on Mitchell.
Well, playing his role to perfection, using his size to control the glass for his team.
So as we conclude the first half, so far fairly one-sided. Heat lead by 18. And join us right back here after the break for the start of the second half.
Hey, everybody. First off, let's take a gander at what's been happening on the trading block.
Their defense has got a lot better. Capella's an elite rim protector. He rebounds, he runs the floor. His value goes beyond the box score.
Yeah, I like what he brings to this lineup.
And looking now at that first half, anything that could have gone wrong did go wrong for the Hawks.
They have to lock it down defensively. Giving up great shots is a great way to lose a game.
And if you're disruptive at that end, it creates transition offense. I'm telling you, that's where you get the easy looks.
And that's all for us. Now it's time to send it back to Kevin Harlan for the beginning of the third quarter.
Well, we've got a second half of basketball.
Put me back, of course.
Stan, we talk about this every night. So much great young talent coming into the NBA. Is there one player, though, in particular, who right now stands out to you?
Well, I have to say, Kevin, Victor Wembanyama. I don't know that we have ever seen a guy of that size do the things that he does. Now, you can say,
I knew you were going to try to come in with that boom. Oh, yeah, this me. Oh, this me. Oh, my God, bro. What's up with the team?
And then Victor's handle and his length. The guy's incredible. He's going to be the face of the NBA for a long, long time.
Yeah, get that up, bro. You don't need that shit, bro. You don't need it, bro. You suck, bro. You don't need it, bro.
Oh, my gosh. Well, even though
they gonna get Trae Young on the ball.
A long time,
Trae Young knows
exactly where to get his points.
And that's life above the rim, courtesy of our AT&T 5G Slam Cam. Well, the Miami Heat have always been in contention, Stan, for the East, and you've worked in the organization. Why is that?
Well, look, Kevin, I'll admit to a bit of a bias here, but they have a great coach, maybe the best in the league. He's been there since 2008. That consistency and continuity really helps, and this team expects themselves to win no matter what they go through.
And MP throws it down hard.
It's impressive, the level of domination at both ends, and you're seeing the results.
Yeah, and to do it on the road, it shows how well prepared this team was coming into this contest.
Johnson outside. The Hawks again can't hit.
I'm shocked.
Hey, Bam, I see you.
Turn into 3 points. I mean, he makes you pay on those nearly every time.
Well,
come on, Bam.
It hasn't been his best game offensively, but collectively, they've still found a way to get the lead.
Bro? We got to hit them, dude. I need my assist, bro.
14 points for him. Johnson dishes to Young. Atlanta needs to get off a shot here. Johnson.
No, brother, no.
And here are the Heat. It's been 8 unanswered points for him.
I said that screen, but I'm finna fade it a bit. Fader!
And that's good off the glass that time. MP's got 30.
Yeah, a big part of this run here has been their ability to score from mid-range.
They've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure.
Oh my God!
A shot by Okongwu. No
they just got killed. You lucky he missed it, dude.
Side right now, and every miss just makes it worse.
Their body language does not look good right now. They're deflated and unable to stop this
get him
run.
off. That boy useless. Him useless.
Wow.
Yeah.
We are going to remember that one.
Him barbecue chicken,
I know
bro.
I will,
Him
Greg.
barbecue
That
chicken.
was special.
Trash.
That was really special.
Trae Young, you
And
trash
so it's the
stuff too,
Miami Heat finishing the quarter up by... While we have the chance now, folks, let's go to our State Farm assist of the game.
And definitely deserving of the prize tonight. How about the read he made here? Looking like a point guard, putting the pass right on the money.
Well, his height gives him the ability to see the floor, and he makes a quick decision and a great pass.
And with the fourth quarter upon us, time is running out.
I gotta be the worst nigga on the team.
We've got Barnes. He's out there with Larry Nance. Karis LeVert is out there with Terrence Mann. And it's Pumpkin in at the point guard position. So that's the lineup for Atlanta.
He's got to be disappointed with himself on that one. He has got to knock those down.
Kevin Love, get up ball.
MP. Now, here's Rozier. Pass to Jovic. That's good, and it's Rozier with the assist. Jovic has got the fourth quarter going with the first basket of the period here for the Heat. And it's the Hawks ball.
Yeah, bro, I need somebody to come to the paint, bro.
Fourth quarter of basketball. We're about a minute into it.
Like, everybody trying to shoot. Bro, come to the paint, man.
And here's MP. He'll bring it up for Miami. Here in the fourth quarter, their defense has been very strong, allowing no baskets. Spins. Pass to Jovic. And again, Miami with the triple.
The assist totals, Kevin, just continue to grow. They're way ahead in that category. Ball movement has been flawless.
Like, come on, bro. Paint wide up, bro. Thank you.
And the rejection by MP. And Anderson has it in the corner.
But he was open, and you come in the paint and do that?
And taking a quick look here at the hustle stats for the Heat.
Well, they're shot blocking. The defensive effort level has been great. You got to love that intensity.
And they've really been able to get out in transition and produce. The defense hasn't had an answer for this up-tempo pace.
On the wing, Barnes. Hits it from three-point range.
Yeah, bro, you
Barnes
got
has
it.
got his first 3 points of the game.
And in that first half, guys, they didn't shoot nearly as many threes as they have here in the second, trying to use that shot to stay in the game.
Tries the spin move. And the basket by MP. MP's got 34 points.
And defensively, guys, they've been unable to shut down the middle.
And the foul called on MP.
I look, he need me some
That's
water.
his first foul. And it's a completely new group for Atlanta. And Miami making a change here. A little over 2.5 minutes have passed here in the... fourth quarter. Okongwu with the screen for Johnson. Out to the wing. Reza Shea wide open. And once again off the mark by Atlanta. Miami's on 2 for 2 from three-point land to start the fourth quarter. And MP throws it down hard.
Strong work down low from MP. He doesn't let aggressive defense throw him off his game.
There's 1:54 left in the game. Pass to Daniels. Johnson the screen. Pulls up on the wing. Miami grabs the miss. MP's got 9 rebounds in the game. Getting it done. Love trying to break loose. And he drops it in from the low post. MP's got 38 points.
Man, what a luxury for MP to have handles like that to get himself open.
And as we head to the final buzzer here, a crushing blowout, big-time dominance, and this will go in the record books as a gaudy win for the Heat.
You don't see this kind of a blowout often, but tonight this is a quality win across the board to deliver out this kind of punishment.
They definitely never changed the approach. They just kept after it and showed they were clearly the better team in just about every single category.
And a mile. Milestone win for the season. This will push their victory total to 20 wins even.
And against a conference opponent, always good to take that first win of the season series to establish a psychological edge.
And you know, looking back at all the contributions tonight, it was a really phenomenal all-around game for MP.
You can set a tone with defense, and that's exactly what he did with how he protected the rim.
Well, this offense has some serious firepower when Young's making moves off the dribble.
Here's MP. Up and in on the layup. MP's got 42 in the game.
And it's just competing, you know, giving your best when it matters most.
Yeah, they've got clutch guys on this team, and they never let up.
Young, no good.
I can't believe he missed that three. Regardless, that's not a shot the defense should be giving him.
A nice shot by MP.
They just blocked out the noise, kept on grinding, and this is their reward.
It is always a special feeling winning on the road. The degree of difficulty adding to that sense of accomplishment.
And that is the exact type of opportunity this offense is looking to create.
Yeah, quality offense will serve you well in the long run. You can't settle for bad shots.
And so Miami takes this one by a big margin. A resounding victory for them. And Greg in enemy territory, no less.
That's exactly right. But with the way they controlled the game and just completely took the crowd out of it, that's how to get it done on the road.
And that about wraps it up. For Stan Van Gundy, Greg Anthony, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan. Thanks for being with us tonight on 2K Sports. See you later.
Huge moment on the show today as I am ready to unveil my ultimate NBA Dynasty rankings.
All right, I mean, it took you long enough.
Actually, he brought this up 2 weeks ago.
Finally, Toby says something useful.
Oh, thank you.
I mean, it would have taken me 20 minutes, but maybe that's because I know how to ball.
No one knows more than me, Russell,
Whatever.
about anything.
Oof, that is patently false.
And you can patently shut it.
That doesn't make sense.
Maybe not, Toby. I'm not a book boy like you, but I am a knower of ball, and I am ready to unveil my dynasty list.
All right, just say it already. Do we need a drum roll?
All right, here we go. In reverse order, please hold your applause until the end. Number 9, Hakeem's Rockets.
I like that. I like that.
Number 8, Isaiah's Bad Boy Pistons. Number 7, LeBron's Big 3 Heat. Number 6, Birds Big 3 Celtics. Number 5, Steph's Warriors. Number 4, Duncan's Spurs. Number 3, Kobe's Lakers. Number 2, Magic's Showtime Lakers. And number 1.
I mean, it's obviously Jordan's Bulls.
It's Jordan's Bulls.
Wrong! It's Jordan's Bulls!
Yeah, that's what I said.
No spoilers, Russ.
We both said it already.
We could debate the definition of spoiler all day long, but what I want to know is, what do you think?
I mean, quite frankly, it's a shockingly coherent list, especially for you, Jalen. But, you know, I think some of the placement is debatable.
Nobody cares, Toby. Russ, what do you think? You're a hooper. How'd I do?
Honestly, I think my biggest thing is Duncan's Spurs. You know, I feel like you put him a little high.
What about 5 championships? Don't you understand,
No, I know.
Russell?
It's how long it took to get him. You know, it was
Duncan's first championship came in 1999, and his last was in 2014. That's a 16-year span.
Right, and the Warriors, who you put below them, won 4 in 9 years. I mean, I could even make the case for the Celtics being more dominant, winning 3 and 7, including 5 finals appearances and going up against those great Lakers teams. Plus, I might put Larry over Steph if we're keeping it 100.
Look, those are interesting points you both make. It's clear you spent a lot of time thinking about this, and for that, I commend you. Unfortunately, it pains me to say this, but you're both unbelievably wrong and stupid.
Okay, we don't need to make it personal, Jalen. It's okay to disagree.
Everything is personal, Russ. This is war.
Pretty sure this is a TV show.
That it is, Toby, which means it's time for a quick commercial break. Back with more Jalen Murphy Show after this.
Okay then, that's how we stand on business.
keep it going. Y'all see my boy MP tonight?
So how you feeling about your recent play?
Not gonna lie, Coach.
What's up?
Playing next, man. We got the Rockets. Sorry. Only 21-9.
They don't even know what's coming for them.
Oh man, what's up with my people, bro?
UWTW.
And he's about to tear it up.
You were the top rookie last month and ever.
From 2K Sports to everyone out there, welcome and Happy New Year. Alongside Grant Hill and Brent Barry, I'm Brian Anderson. Also with us tonight, our reporter, Allie LaForce. Looking now at some numbers for Trey Murphy.
And over the last 5 games, his field goal percentage has increased. And you can make a case his confidence as well because of this.
And checking out the New Orleans opening lineup. Murray and McCullum make up the talented backcourt. Trey Murphy out there with Zion Williamson. And it's Messi in at the center, locking down the middle. And for the Heat, MP is out there with Bam Adebayo. Then it's Davion Mitchell. Then there's Alec Burks. And it's Ware in at the 5, down low. And with New Year's Day upon us, Grant, what goes through your mind as a player?
Wow. Another new year, new possibilities. Time to put it in gear as the NBA action heats up. Teams that survive this stretch run start to become real contenders.
And so off the tip, it'll be the Heat. And MP said he wanted to outplay every player in his rookie class. Easy to say, much harder to do.
We've had a lot of guys set out to be the top rookie in their class, but adjusting to this league can be more difficult than anticipated, which is why MP deserves high praise. His goal has been to be the best rookie, and so far, that's exactly what he's done.
So it's the Pelicans now. Miami making their last shot, and the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by MP. Murray with it. His numbers are solid, putting up around 18 points a game. Just 3 to shoot. Good D by MP. Brent, what's something you've seen from Murray's time in San Antonio to now?
Well, there's been no stoppage, BA, of the type of work that DeJounte Murray puts in. He's had to learn a new system, but he's adapted to that, and he continues to play both ends of the floor to make an impact.
Oh, man. MP, that was nasty.
Just an awesome display of athleticism on our AT&T 5G Slam Cam. Outside Murray. Pass to McCullum. Takes the 3. And the Pelicans miss again.
3 misses in a row. Still looking for their first bucket.
MP looking around. Here's Ware. Back to MP. From downtown. Fires in the triple. MP's got 7 points.
Yeah, very accurate shot by MP. He must have been drilling these since a young age.
McCullum against Burks. McCullum, the pass to Williamson. To end the run. Miami grabs the miss.
No, it's early, but going 0 for 4 to start a game can make a team get a little bit tight.
From deep, MP. And again, it's Miami from deep.
This quarter belongs to him, and that's how you do it when you're out in front. Don't play it safe. Keep that momentum going.
And we've got a timeout called by Willie Green. He wants a few moments to regroup with his players.
Oh, man. Appreciate the like, bro. Whoever likes it up, man. I appreciate that, man. Appreciate the like.
And as we head deeper into January, let's glance over the power rankings and see where we're at. You take a look at the Celtics. They pulled themselves up to the 2nd place spot.
You know, for Miami, they're not being questioned any longer. This is a strong team, and one that is poised to be a big-time threat moving forward.
Now here's Murray. 10 points in his last outing. Pass to Williamson. Here's Messi. Here's the 3. That one falls. He's now 1 for 3.
And off the schneid here, 1 of 5, but that's a big one.
For Miami, they've gone 4 of 4 from the floor. Perfect start. Gives us a chance to catch up with Allie LaForce.
Thanks, guys. Well, MP in their last time out against the Rockets got the job done. He had 36 points, and he also dominated the glass. No surprises there. He was locked in all night long. We'll see if that focus carries over into this game. Guys?
Outstanding, thanks. Impressive ability to carry his team to victory, Grant.
Well, B.A., I was really impressed. They wouldn't have won the game if it wasn't for his attacking mindset and will to win.
Yeah, going up against a team that had no answer for him. We'll see if it plays out the exact same way here tonight.
Now here's MP. Last game out, 36 points for him.
Battling in the paint, MP not letting himself get pushed around.
.144 left in the opening quarter. And Brent, the Heat always looking to compete year in, year out.
Well, for good reason. This team takes a lot of pride in giving themselves a chance every year. And the way the front office conducts their business is they believe they can put together the type of roster that is going to go out there and take care of things to put them in position to be successful. This is a rough stretch right here for him offensively. Seems to be rushing shots.
1:11 left in the first. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot two. Well, we have a chance to hear from Shams Charania. He's calling in right now. Shams, great to have you on, bud.
Thanks, guys. A big move for the Pelicans this summer, trading for DeJounte Murray, a versatile and durable lead guard who's proven to be one of the best clutch players. His acquisition directly addresses some of the Pelicans' greatest needs. And, guys, I'm very interested to see how this plays out.
A big piece. Okay, Shams, appreciate the update. Now here's MP. He's got 13. Gets some space and buries the jumper. MP's got 15 points.
You can't help but look toward their defense. They're totally lost.
Jones from outside. Knocks down the long J.
Love the assertive attitude from Jones, wanting to continue to improve in his jump shooting.
6 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. MP outside. Lays it up and banks it in. He's got 17.
Flat out taking the game over, and there's no way he's going to give it up.
Lets a three fly. That one is off. One second left. What a play! He drains it at the buzzer.
Great job ending the quarter on a high note.
Great way to end the quarter there. Team is pumped up.
And as the... We welcome you back to second quarter action. Plenty of basketball left to play, but this one has been one-sided so far. And guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for Miami.
The most consistent attack on offense so far has been the mid-range jump shot. We'll see if they can keep that rolling.
Well, I want to add also the damage that has been done on the inside. It's a lot of rubble in there, but they're continuing to go right at the defense.
So for the Pelicans right now, just
got his timing down. Yeah, when we talk about MP's unlimited potential, we're referring to nights like this one.
Pelicans trail by 15. Outside Jones. Back to Williamson. Oh, MP with a block. Outside Robinson. Wiggins outside. Anderson with a screen. Wiggins passes to Anderson. And he buries his first look. Well, Grant, with all the parity and competition in the league today, there are still those teams piling up losses.
Yeah, B.A., and with teams like the Thunder excelling, it's almost like youth is no longer an excuse. But some rebuilds take longer than others.
Here's Robinson early. Powered down after the assist led him to the lane.
What's up?
Oh, come on, B.A. I mean, where's the defense? That's just too easy.
Yeah, they got to do a much better job in help.
Yeah, we see this all too often. The team gets a huge lead, and then their guard gets let down.
We're about a minute and a half into the second quarter. All right, let's check in with Allie LaForce.
Zion Williamson is a one of one. His teammate C.J. McCollum told him, your ceiling is unlike anything the NBA has ever seen, but it's up to you to take full advantage of whatever it is. You can be as good as you want to be. This game will go where you take it. Brian?
You know, Allie, at his best, he is unstoppable.
The rebounding numbers make it obvious why they're in front.
Well, every time the shot goes up, guys are doing a nice job of finding bodies and making sure there's room to collect the rebound.
And just executing at a high level. I mean, taking what the defense allows and putting in the work.
Basketball IQ is something that gets talked about, but its importance to a team showing up here, running plays that turn into scores.
Miami leading by 20. And Grant, you look at the players the Pelicans have gone after recently. They have a clear plan.
Well, they do, B.A. They want to surround Zion with shooters, which, of course, makes sense. It's sort of the same kind of blueprint the Bucks laid out with Giannis. If you can shoot, the Pelicans have a spot for you.
And we're now a little over 2.5 minutes into the second. Boy, they need something to go to regain some confidence.
No question. Way too many empty possessions for them.
If he's going to keep shooting, they've got to run some plays for him. Screens, pick and rolls, anything they can do to get him started.
Now here's MP. There's the triple. And the Heat, another three.
They've been very well-rounded and extremely focused.
Coaching staff probably most proud of the effort of this team on both ends of the floor here tonight.
Time called here. The Pelicans decide to talk it over. So for Miami, Adebayo comes in for Anderson, and it's Burks in for Wiggins. And about 3 minutes played now in the second quarter. It's stolen by MP. Pass to Burks. Now Adebayo. Now MP. 28 points for him. And there are the Heat with another bucket.
I really don't think there's any way to slow them down. They have the defense scrambling out there.
Well, nothing that they're doing seems to be making an...
Oh! Flying high! Throwing it down!
Oh, my! I love the aggressiveness. He's been on fire the entire first half and continues to strike while the iron's hot.
For New Orleans, they've gone 1 for 6 in the second quarter. Not great. Pass to Williamson to stop the drought. The rebound by MP. MP's got his 7th rebound here tonight. Brent, one area where Zion Williamson continues to improve is as a passer.
Well, B.A., he's cut down his turnovers while more than doubling his rate of assists. And to me, that's just familiarity, getting on the court more consistently and not being injured. I mean, he's going to build and compound on that experience. So starting to make plays is starting to show for Zion.
And here's Murray. Fires the three. Adebayo grabs the board. Adebayo's got 4 rebounds in the game. MP outside. 46 seconds left in the second period. Off target on the 15-footer.
Well, he's a guy that count on to produce from the mid-range. He doesn't miss too many open looks from there.
McCollum outside. The rebound by MP.
They are really struggling to stop this run.
Frustration seems to be mounting here, and you can see not just in their faces, but get up to throw down.
I mean, you have to have the talent to make a move like that. But MP also puts in the work.
Here's Murray. Yet to see a basket.
I'm putting niggas in the rim.
To the wing, right side. And the foul called on MP. That's his first foul.
They hating on me, brother. They hating on me.
Looking to end the run. Gets the 3 ball to go. 6 points for him.
Now, what a great option he gives them on every possession.
And so a pretty lopsided game through the first half.
I knew I'd break. I already got a high-ass 3.
We'll see you after halftime for the beginning of the third quarter.
Yeah, but anyways, man, whoever watching, bro, I need you to type in the chat, bro. Let me do it, man. Send your name, man. I'm shout you out for shit. You know. I'm new to this streaming shit for real.
Welcome, everybody. We'll get things going with a look at who might be participating in the upcoming three-point contest.
The three-point contest only grows in popularity. Hard to pick the favorite.
Why am I on here?
All
Got a
these
75 3.
Knockdown shooters.
Oh, 2K.
Certain to be a highlight of All-Star Week.
Right now.
And let's move on to that first half. Talk about a rough start for the New Orleans Pelicans.
You can do everything else, but if you don't take care of the boards, you're... Well, you know what I'm going to say.
Your goose is cooked? You're in hot water? Any of those?
Where were you born, Ernie?
Glad you could join us. Brian Anderson and crew are ready to take it away for the start of the third quarter.
Welcome back, everybody. Happy New Year's to all of you as we continue our broadcast. Hey, you look at MP in this game. He's been everywhere.
He's been on the attack, playing hard and going right to the rim.
Yeah, nice job of carving his way to the inside with some ease. Not much resistance.
Oh, he got me.
They've got MP.
Thank God he missed
with
it.
Alec Burks. Then it's Bam Adebayo, and it's Ware in at the 5, roaming the paint. That's the group for Eric Spoelstra starting the second half. MP left side. And MP throws it down hard.
I'm going to dunk on whoever you put in front of me. He's getting doomed.
That trait will take you a long way in this game.
And that was our AT&T 5G Slam Cam, bringing you the sauce. Outside Murray. Pass to McCollum from deep. The rebound by MP. And here's MP. He'll bring it up for Miami. All right, Brent, let me ask you a very important question. What exactly is Heat culture?
BA, Heat culture is about toughness and competitiveness. And if you step into that building, you better make sure that you're ready to be pushed and push the limits that, as a professional player, not a lot of other teams are willing to go. As soon as they find guys who enjoy that, and I'm not going to say torture, but it's close, those are the kind of guys who make it in Miami.
All right, let's get a report from Allie.
Here's a great quote from Coach Eric Spoelstra, who said, "The Miami Heat culture is a system based on discipline and hard work. We stand for something. That's competition. That's winning. We feel that there's a championship DNA that you can develop." And Brian, they walk the walk.
Hey, bro, you did all at the break. Like, come on, dude.
For New Orleans, they've gone over.
Now I gotta go foul, trying to get the ball back because he sucked.
On MP. That'll be a second foul of the game. Mitchell against Murray.
Move, bro.
Out to the right wing.
That shit up out of here, man. Yeah,
timely intervention by MP. He knew just when to attack the shot.
Come on, Bam. Come on, Bam.
And he's
Cut
going
up.
for the oop here.
Oh, Bam, you
It'll
doo-doo.
go to the Pelicans. And midway through the year, a perfect time to check in on our Rookie of the Year rankings. We're halfway to seeing who grabs the award. Well, we're in the middle of the season, and he's got to really step up to even get into the Rookie of the Year conversation.
And I know he hasn't really separated himself from the rest of the rookie class, but you can really see his NBA potential when you watch him play.
I don't think there's a question about that. It's this stage for him about learning each and every day, both practices and games, and staying focused on how to get better.
And Grant, DeJounte Murray, a bit of a throwback player. He's comfortable attacking at all three levels.
Yeah, B.A. I mean, he does a lot of work in the mid-range for a guard. He's very comfortable with any shot on the floor. Not shy about putting up a ton of attempts if that's what's needed.
Left side Mitchell, 4 on the clock. MP, the pass to Wiggins. Cash, it's MP picking up the assist. MP's got his third assist of the night. New Orleans has gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the third. Mitchell against Murray. Pass to Jones. MP
Get up out of here, man.
And it's going to be out of bounds.
What about the stadium, bro?
Possession here.
Yeah, weak stuff.
And the fans love seeing incredible
Get up
moments
out of
on
here.
defense like that block.
Yeah, obviously he had the shot well anticipated, able to shut it down with authority.
Miami making a switch here. On the wing, Murray. 5 to shoot. Shoots over Robinson. Rebound Miami.
They've shown the power inside. Their rebounding effort has been sensational.
Wiggins, no good.
Well, he creates such a great opportunity right at the rim, and he just can't get it to go. Even with the defense not really a factor.
Williamson. Rebound by Wiggins.
Tried to show off just a little bit there, but ultimately didn't work out. You know, he's going to get a few stares from his coaching staff and probably his teammates in the next huddle.
Bad shot, Bobby.
We've got 1:13 left to play in the third quarter here. Trying to find a spark here.
Yes, indeed. A rough stretch offensively. They could really use a basket.
Jones feels it out. Pass to Williamson. New Orleans needs to hurry. Late clock. Murray, no good.
No matter what he's tried, it hasn't worked. Unfortunately, the team is suffering from that.
Anderson with a screen. MP, the pass to Anderson. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by MP.
That's
Here's New Orleans now. Next matchup, they'll be at home against the Wizards. And that's a one-game homestand for the club. On the court for the Pelicans, getting the fourth quarter going. Jones at small forward with Zion holding down the 4. Then there's Jose Alvarado. Then it's Jeremiah Robinson-Earl. And it's Boston in at the 2. MP outside for 3. Robinson. Good. And the assist goes to MP. Robinson's got his first 3 points of the game.
such a gifted shooter. When Duncan Robinson rises up with that kind of confidence, man, he's a threat. Really heads up there. A play where you locate the best open pass and then you get it there for an easy bucket.
MP against Jones. And the basket by MP.
I mean, he is at his best when it matters most. This game is theirs as long as he can keep this up.
And the foul called on MP. That's his third foul so far. You know, Grant, we've seen career performances in the play-in tournament, but the stats don't count for regular season or the playoffs.
You know, that's crazy, B.A. So let's just count them as playoff stats. It used to be only 3 rounds instead of 4, so there is a precedent to adding more games to the official postseason.
Pass to Robinson. Three-pointer. And the Heat, another 3.
Their strategy has been pretty simple here in the second half. attack from three-point range.
Maybe trying to find a little bit more space and ball movement to get guys open at the three-point line.
Alvarado, the pass to Murray. Here's Robinson Earl, down to 5 on the shot clock. And they come right back with their own three-pointer.
Anything you can do, I can do better. That one felt a little personal right there.
Yeah, again, you can't take this too far to make it too selfish, but that exchange, that's fun to watch.
Come on now, guys. That's flat out insane.
Hey, when's the last time you saw a jam like that? New Orleans has gone 1 for 3 in the fourth quarter from range. Pass to Robinson Earl. To the middle. Here's Murray. Excellent D there from Wiggins. And here's MP. He'll bring it up for Miami. A touch under 2.5 minutes have passed now here in the fourth. Now here's Robinson. Lets it go from deep. Cash. It's MP picking up the assist. MP's got 6 assists now in the game. Got a piece of it. Robinson Earl, the pass to Williamson. Oh, he hammers that one down right in the face of MP.
Yeah, so fun to watch him get fancy on any finish. Zion again to the rack.
Jones against MP. Shot on the wing. And there's another one for the Heat.
And his fantastic performance from the last game has carried over to tonight.
Yeah, the coach pretty smart for zoning in on him and giving him opportunities to stay with that confident play.
Wiggins has space. And there's another one for the Heat. And now we get a little perspective here on how the hustle game has been for Miami.
Their defensive intensity has served them well. It kept the offense scrambling and resulted in several steals.
Another part of the credit has to go to what they did on the inside blocking shots. I mean, super scrappy defensively and just affecting a lot of the opportunities that their opponents were putting up.
And you can see how scary this team can be when everything is clicking for them. Just a terrific performance for the Heat.
And you don't usually see this kind of blowout, but tonight they delivered the punishment.
I mean, what's so impressive is they never wavered in their approach. They just kept at it and showed they were without a doubt the better team.
Looking at this year so far, this will make 22 wins for them.
And with this one all but in the record books, they set the tone in the first of what will be only 2 meetings between these teams.
And even the opposing fans can't deny this was a sensational game for MP.
I like his aggressiveness here tonight, especially on the glass. He was not messing around.
Carries it down low. MP's got 48.
You got to give them respect. They're doing everything they can to close this out.
You love that the guys are staying aggressive late in this ball game, just not wanting to let go of the rope.
Murray from outside. And again, no good by New Orleans.
And not a way to get out of a funk. He needs to be looking for good, solid, more efficient shots, not the wild one he took there.
Impressive job by this team, and you really can't discount the impact of this crowd here.
Awesome to see their output tonight, trying to urge their team on, and that can always help. That home advantage of home fans getting you going, fully on display here.
And that was just moving the ball quickly, and he's rewarded at the end with a high percentage look.
Yeah, the defense trying to do their best to slow him down, but when he gets room like that, you got to look out.
Williamson outside. So it's the Heat winning this one easily. Well, this might not have been the most competitive game we've ever seen, but you've got to appreciate their masterful performance.
And I'm sure their fans appreciated it too. We saw the outstanding defense and a loaded offensive effort. And they were just dominant out there.
And that'll do it, folks. For Allie LaForce, Greg.
MP, you are the straw that stirs the drink.
Son, you win so many games, I'm running out of things to say.
MP, keep taking them to church, my guy. You the best rookie in your class, and it's not even close. Salute.
I told you. Once you make the starting lineup, we're in the endorsement game now.
Yeah.
And look where we at.
Does that mean that you finally got me a shoe deal?
What? Come on, man. I ain't just get you one shoe deal. I got you 6.
Yeah, stop playing. What you mean?
All these people right here want to sign you. Okay, and they're more than happy to come to terms with us. All you got to do is tell me which one you want to go with, and we go with it. Bro. Great choice.
Yo, I cannot believe I'm getting paid to wear sneakers, man. This is the... Yo, I appreciate all this, man. You putting in work, bro. Come on.
There he is. Time to warm up. You're ready to rock. I can watch for you.
Like those kicks, MP?
All right, baby. Let's get down.
Let's go hooping it in.
It's greedy. Maybe it's not here, bro. It's greedy. John, I don't stop making up his name. You're not Shaniqua. No, it's Brady from school. Oh, what's up? Shaniqua. Oh, no. Of course. That's my brother. Lives here too. Oh, my bad. Relax. So what's up? You got any food, like snacks, something? Nah, we got next. See some stuff in there though. Just we ain't got nothing. Not even the special.
Welcome everyone, and what a game we have for you tonight as we get set to bring you NBA action on 2K Sports. Hi everyone, this is Kevin Harlan, and joining us tonight, Greg Anthony and Hall of Famer Doris Burke. And reporting from the sidelines, our very own David Aldridge. A chance here to rank the top rookies in the NBA, the race for the Rookie of the Year. How about these guys, huh? What a group. You look at MP, well, he's showing he's a force as we move along in the meat of the season, sitting pretty at that #1 spot now, and it's his race to lose.
This is just a special player. No question he should be favored for the Rookie of the Year award at this point.
I'll tell you, it's one of the brightest starts to a career that I can remember. He's certainly well positioned for that award.
And checking out Utah's opening lineup. In it forward, it's going to be Markkanen and Collins. The guard pair, it's George and Sexton. And it's Kessler in at the 5, patrolling the paint. And for Miami, they've got Adebayo. Mitchell is out there with Alec Burks. Then it's MP. And it's Ware in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. And if you claim to be a basketball purist, and Greg, I know you do, one thing you gotta love watching is great ball movement.
Which is something both of these teams take pride in. It's always fun to watch guys be unselfish with the ball and look to make each other better.
And as MP told us at the now, you may have heard MP just signed his first shooting deal. Certainly a big moment for him.
And teaming up with Jordan there, and an incredible place to get your first shoe deal. Congrats to MP. What an awesome achievement.
Last outing for Utah, it was a loss to the Knicks in New York. He takes it in, scores the basket, his second of 2 attempts.
Look at how swiftly MP moves to the rim there.
Kessler passes to George. Sexton deciding where to go with it. Here's Markkanen. And it's MV with the rebound. And so MV will bring it up for the Jazz this season.
And just couldn't make the most of their meetings last year. Ended up splitting the season series.
George passes to Markkanen. Now Kessler. Shot clock at 6. George with the bucket.
Well, just exceptional use of the pick and roll by Keontae George. Allows the play to develop there.
And Eric Spoelstra, the head coach of the Miami Heat, receiving a record 8-year, $120 million extension. They've got some big dough.
Is it ever? It remains coaching for the only NBA franchise he's ever worked for. Already one of the most tenured head coaches in the association, and that figures to continue for a while.
Jazz have gone 1 of 3 from the field to start this one so far. And George kicks to Markkanen. That's tipped. Pass to Sexton. Collins a screen on Burks. Sexton for 3. Nailed from three-point land.
Colin Sexton early in his career has demonstrated great instincts in the pick and roll. Good decision making.
Let's check in with our reporter, David Aldridge.
Well, Eric Spoelstra gave me a few minutes to catch up. We talked about the challenges that come with playing against Lauri Markkanen. Coach said you have to know where Lauri is at all times because he's so effective playing off the ball. He's a knockdown shooter and a smart cutter. And he moves extremely well for his size. This team's got a lot of respect for the mobile 7-footer. Back to you guys.
Okay, David, thanks. And Utah has possession. The Heat getting the bucket. The open look here for Sexton. And the 3 off target.
He couldn't believe how open he was. He just couldn't convert it.
Well, there's some recent news, and now on the phone we go to Shams Charania. Hey, Shams, what's going on?
Hey, Kevin, with the trade deadline nearing, the boost tonight is about the Denver Nuggets. They've made an aggressive move to bring in Mitchell Robinson. He can protect the rim and he can get out on shooters. He just has so much energy on that side of the floor. It changes what you can do defensively, and that by itself can make all the difference.
Thanks so much for the report, Shams. Now, MP. After Colin Sexton's three-pointer that didn't go. MP inside. Marking it on him. And MP throws it down.
I tell you, sometimes you can make a statement with a dunk. MP, yes, sir.
And here's George. He'll bring it up for the Jazz. 8-point game. A tough loss coming against New York in their last game played.
And defensively in that one, they needed to come up with big stops to quiet that crowd, and that's obviously easier said than done.
I'll tell you this, it looked like they wanted to get out of town as quickly as possible. The problem is their defense went with them.
And their offense already in a flow, some stellar shooting to jump out to this lead.
And he could not get that one to go. Out of contact, and he'll go to the line for two. ADB, what do you make of Colin Sexton's nickname, Young Bull?
Kevin, I think it's a very apt moniker because this guy is relentless. He attacks you with his defense. He's going to come at you with a ton of youthful energy, and he will not back down.
The first free throw is good. Great Colin Sexton, still so young. He entered the league when he was just 19.
Yeah, drafted back in 2018. Sexton has a few years left in his 20s, so you expect him to continue to expand his game and improve on both ends.
Looking at who's out there now for the Jazz. Filipowski, he's checked in for Walker Kessler. Clarkson comes in for John Collins. And it's Collier in for George. Well, Greg, over the last few seasons, one area of consistency for the Jazz has been their rebounding.
Yeah, and they have some size, and they make controlling the boards a focal point. When you're playing Utah, you better be ready to put a body on somebody.
Oh, bro.
This is his
He was
first free
going to
throw
do a
of the game.
crossover. Ty went for the head.
And he makes the first.
Yeah, Jordan Clarkson, one of those spark plug guys. You know you can put him in the game, and if he's got it going, he can ignite an offense.
Adebayo is checked in for the Heat. And Utah also making a switch. Sensabaugh is checked in. Now, here's MP. He's coming off a 40-point game against Indiana.
And equally impressive on the backboards. I thought his rebounding was huge. And you can't help but pick their defense apart. They're completely in disarray.
Filipowski passes to Clarkson. 12 seconds left in the first quarter of the game. The 19-foot shot was shot by Sexton, no good.
And this is a shot he can definitely make, and the defense not a factor at all.
And so it's MP making things happen for Miami. He totaled 14 points in the quarter. He's given them all the offense they need right now. And we'll be back with you shortly. And glad to have you with us, folks. Second quarter of basketball. This game has not exactly been neck and neck, but plenty of time left in this one. And a look at how the offensive approach has been going here so far for Miami.
These guys have been so quick off the dribble, finding great lanes to attack and getting themselves to the basket.
Yeah, and what an excellent display of passing in the early stages of this game. A good deal of their points coming directly off quality passes.
On the floor for Utah, getting going here in the second quarter. They've got Clarkson. Sexton is out there with Collier. Then there's Filipowski, and it's Sensabaugh. Getting ready for Miami. Ware's checked in. MP comes in for Andrew Wiggins. Alec Burks checked in for Robinson. And it's Mitchell in for Hero. The Jazz also changing it up. Walker Kessler, he's checked in for Filipowski. And Collins subbed in for Colin Sexton. Jazz trail by 17. Clarkson looking for an opening. Here's Sensabaugh. Pass to Collier. Buries the long-range jumper.
Come on,
Collier's got 5
they too
points
scary.
now.
A tough start scoring the basketball, but they're starting to turn it around now.
And now we're being joined by our 2K insider, Shams Charania, who's calling in with a good story. Shams, what do you have?
Well, guys, teams are all grappling with this new CBA, especially the dreaded second apron. Fans possibly unclear on what it means. Honestly, even front offices are still navigating the complexities of the new restrictions. But basically,
he tried his best not to get ripped.
Spend big and acquire new players under the current systems. We'll see, guys, how this impacts everyone moving forward.
Something to keep an eye on, no doubt. All right, Sean, thanks a lot. It's good.
Another bucket down low. They've been the aggressors, taking the ball inside and attacking at the rim.
Pass to Kessler. 1:31 left in the first half of basketball. And the rejection by MP. And oh, here we go. Burke's got it. A fast break chance. And the dunk by MP.
Yeah, I'll tell you, that's a tremendous lob, but MP making the alley-oop look all too easy.
There's 1:17 left to play here in the half. Well, G.A. Adebayo came from very humble beginnings.
Yeah, raised by his mother. And Kevin Bam's main motivation in life was to get her out of that trailer. He worked extremely hard, and now, arguably, a top 25 player. Goodness, MP going deep in the bag with that one.
58 seconds left here in the second. And the foul called on MP.
Oh my God, bro, every time, bro.
On him. That is not the way to get your minutes per game up.
The Heat making a switch here. Anderson's checked in. Sexton kicks to George. Pass to Markkanen. And the layup's good off the glass.
Boy, Markkanen uses his size to great effect down low.
The Heat leading by 20. Fires from 18. And again, MP. MP's got 10 points now just in this quarter.
Well, they're calling his number time and time again, and he is delivering.
Sexton on the wing. Burks covering. George. Rebound by the Heat. MP's got his 6th rebound on the night.
And with the success they've had rebounding the basketball, they're right where you'd expect them to be, firmly in the driver's seat.
Drives to the hoop, and the dunk by MP.
Get used to seeing that over the next 10-plus seasons. MP taking flight.
Now, here's George. On deep, Collins. And so it's Miami, finishing the quarter up by a whopping 24 points. And it's been their rugged defense setting the tone. Back right after this.
Thanks for joining us, everybody. An uphill battle so far.
I don't see the fight. They're getting pushed around. You really see it on the glass.
They need some of that diesel energy in the paint.
They can use his size as well.
And let's switch it up. Here's a look at some of the possible contenders for this year's dunk contest.
Definitely some explosive guys on this list, but there's plenty of...
And that is a wrap. Now let's...
And after a very lopsided first half, we'll see if things play out a little more evenly here in the second. You look at MP in this one, he's been everywhere.
And you know he's going to put up points every time out, but Boy, he made it look so easy in that first half.
Now let's see if he continues that trend the rest of the way. He certainly has the talent and the endurance to do just that.
They've got Mitchell, MP out there with Bam Adebayo. Then there's Alec Burks, and it's Ware in at the center, filling out the middle. That's the group on the floor for Miami. Time now to turn to our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David.
Hey, guys, MP in the last game against Indiana was terrific. He scored 40 points, and as always, he was aggressive on the glass, outworking everybody else on the floor. Just a fantastic night for him. The kind he wants to have every night, I'm sure. Guys?
All right, David, thanks. It's going to be interesting to see how he follows up that performance.
Yeah, he was the driving force behind that victory, but each night comes with different challenges.
What you love about this guy, though, is even when the defense adjusts to what he's doing, he'll make an adjustment right back.
Jesus Christ, bro. Damn.
And for those of you turning in, we're about a minute into the second half.
This nigga is dodging the fuck out of me, bro.
Offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need a basket.
Another miss by Utah.
Like, they is not trying to give me a block this game. Nothing.
Today, and there is a glaring discrepancy between these two teams in that area.
Rebounded by the Jazz. Doris, when you think of the Utah Jazz, where do they fit in a very competitive Western Conference?
Well, think about it, Kev. The Gobert and Mitchell era was successful, but they couldn't get to the ultimate prize. So then you trade those two players away, you get a load of picks. This is the direction you've chosen, but now it's going to take some time and some patience.
And we're about a minute and a half here into the second half. Markkanen against MP. And he gets it to go. MP's got 32 points in the game.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart.
Steal right there.
Especially on the interior.
Markkanen finds George. Outside Collins. Outside Sexton. Back to Collins. Off target from three-point range.
Not how they hoped to start this half. 1 for 5, brick after brick. Let's start building the building.
Here's MP. Takes it inside. It's hauled in by George. And here's George. He'll bring it up for the Jazz. And the rejection by MP. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by MP. Let's take a second look at that fantastic block.
Yeah, quick thinking pays off big. What a block.
Tyler Hero. He's checked in for Miami. Outside, George. Kicks it out to Markkanen. Knocks down the three ball.
But they're too scary, dog.
So far.
Well, this has always been Lauri Markkanen's calling card, right? A 7-footer who can space the floor with that three-point shooting ability.
A nice shot by MP.
The plan of attack is obvious. Get the ball inside and go strong to the rim.
Utah's gone 1 of 4 in three-point shots here in the third. Outside Collins. From deep. Markkanen can't get it to go.
And physically, there's no doubt they've been the stronger team. A +10 rebound advantage tells you all you need to know.
And what I love about Markkanen, he takes care of the basketball. And that's a result of being patient, playing smart, and just generally getting his points within the flow of the offense.
.149 left in the third quarter. George against Mitchell. Outside, Markkanen. Markkanen missing again. The Heat have gone 5 of 7 from the field in the third quarter. Let's see if they can keep it up. And with an update from the sidelines, let's check in with David Aldridge.
Kevin, thank you. The Utah Jazz last season became one of the first teams in the league to move their games to broadcast television. It's a gamble, but they just about tripled their reach. And with the rapid growth in the region, they have a chance to attract new fans. And Kevin, no doubt, other NBA teams are keen to see how this goes.
Oh, David, no question at all. And we thank you for your report. Got a piece of it. Stolen by Collins. Pass to Markkanen. George looking over the floor. Back to Markkanen. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Kicks it out to Collins. The Jazz with another miss.
And even without that 3-ball dropping for him, the defense should have done more on that last play.
Here's MP. Basket good. MP's got 40 points.
And this has been a great job of just getting into the middle of that defense and really scoring effectively from the paint.
A 7-footer is doing double crossholds.
To have not gotten it this soon.
Both teams will make substitutions. Here's Collier. He's covered by Hero. Right side, Sexton. Markkanen a screen on Hero. Into the lane. Another miss by Utah. Here's MP. Wow, unbelievable.
Can't do it much better than that right before the clock expires.
What a way to seize momentum. Can it carry over into the next quarter?
And as we conclude the third quarter, pretty much a blowout. It's been a one-sided affair. He's checked in for Duncan Robinson. And the Jazz with some changes. Just a little under 2.5 minutes have passed now here in the fourth. MP outside. Spins. From the high post. And good. Got the English that time as it falls. MP's got 44.
By the time this young man is done, MP could be one of the great scorers we've ever seen.
So on the floor for Utah, the guard pair, it's George and Sexton. The pairing up front, it'll be Collins and Kessler. And it's Markkanen in at the small forward. Connects from three-point range.
And developing that 3-ball shot, George is putting in the work now.
MP outside. Anderson outside. Floats it up for MP. Clock at 6. And that's out of bounds. Miami will retain possession.
And he made the right read on that play, but just couldn't secure the steal.
Yeah, the anticipation was there. The hustle was there. Very close to picking that one.
The Heat making a switch here. Jovic is checked in. MP, no good.
Normally he'll drill that shot, and I'm sure they'll look to find him in that spot again.
No doubt. Very good play call, good execution. Sometimes it just doesn't fall.
Here's Sexton, and misses it off the right side of the rim. And so MV will bring it up for the Miami Heat.
Yes, and with this one winding down, it's obvious to everyone who watched it. Just a total mismatch and a true show of strength for the Heat.
And this was one that never really was in doubt, I thought. An all-around dominant performance. And you kind of thought that maybe even going into the game.
Yeah, there was a sense of that. And man, they just pretty much blew them right out of the water. A clinic was put on display here today.
And so this is going to end up as victory number 24 on the year.
And so they win their first game against this squad. It's a 2-game season series, and they'll be going for the sweep the next time they face off.
The one player that really stands out, of course, in this one, it was a dazzling game for MP.
He was doing everything right, and the points came in bunches. Definitely had the hot heat.
One of the things you love about MP is his appreciation for the history of the game, studying the former great players, weaving their strengths into his game.
And Miami making a change here. Akez is checked in. There's 37 seconds left in the fourth quarter of this one. To the paint. Here's Markkanen, and Markkanen throws it down.
I love it when Markkanen decides to throw it down. Show some fire on that finish.
Another one goes. Incredible.
My goodness. 50 for the game.
Yep, he is putting on a show. Oh, he's going up for the alley-oop here. Kessler, no good. Markkanen against MP. And good, he hits it again.
And he's up to 52 points.
Yeah, making a GA look all too easy right now. In transition, here comes Miami. Launches it. It's good.
And obviously his momentum from the last game has carried over here tonight.
You know, I think that's the one thing every player is searching for. Consistency. They're giving this guy a chance to carry the offense once again.
And so Miami takes this one by a big margin. It was a tale of two teams tonight. One that was in total control, operating flawlessly, and the other just searching for answers that they could never find.
I mean, the energy here is just so tremendous. Fans involved from the get-go, and once they started to really pour it on, it was fun to see that rhythm and flow from their perspective.
Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. For Greg Anthony, Doris Burke, and David Aldridge, and the rest of our terrific crew, this is...
Another game, another win.
Great win tonight, LP. This Portland crowd ain't ready for your